My name is Kelly McIntire, and I'm a senior psychology student at Eastern Kentucky University. Today, I'll be talking about how music can impact our cognition, including our ability to learn, language, and our IQ. Music can be a big part of someone's life. For me, I grew up around music, so if you see me, I likely have music playing or have a song stuck in my head. There are many ways music can be beneficial for us, but it can also hinder our abilities at times. It seems like there is music going everywhere, whether you're in the car, at the mall, or in a movie. Each time we hear music, our brain processes it, but depending on our direct environment, our brain will use the music in a different way. One major situation in which our brain processes music is when we are studying. Some people like to have music playing while they are doing tasks like studying or working. Research performed by Dolgui 2013 shows that music does not have as big of an effect on maximizing success on cognitive activities in comparison to silence. Those who perform cognitive activities in silence have better performance. Many people put in headphones so they can block out other sounds around them, and some feel it helps them study. If you're using music to block out sounds, the music can be just as distracting. Following along with the lyrics while reading makes it likely that you will remember what the song said, but not what the textbook said. Some people still argue that classical or instrumental music helps them focus, but the research shows it's not as beneficial as previously thought. If you like to listen to music while studying, you should take a break and test yourself to make sure that you are learning the material and not just the lyrics to the song. The same thing can apply to listening to music while working. It can be helpful on your lunch break if your day has been stressful or if you're tired and need a pick-me-up, but it can also take your attention off the work in front of you, cause you to miss phone calls, or make you ignore your coworkers. For some people, music is an important part of life. If you grow up around music, you will likely have a connection to music that can't be broken. Music can not only be therapeutic when used in a clinical setting, but it can also increase our cognition in many different areas such as speech, production, and memory. Music therapy is used a lot in hospitals and care settings to calm patients who are going in for scary procedures. The use of music therapy can help a patient who is uneasy about a procedure or exam by calming their mind and helping them become more relaxed. Music therapy may help improve patients' quality of life after experiencing a neurological disorder by aiding cognitive and emotional processing. This has been especially true in patients who have suffered strokes, head trauma, or brain tumors and have some form of aphasia or inability to form and comprehend language. Sometimes the missing puzzle piece to a patient's recovery is not so hard to find. Using music to help patients gain back their language and speech can be fun for the patient and beneficial for their recovery. For patients who are frustrated and feeling discouraged with their recovery, music can help them feel better emotionally while they are on their way to recovery. Music can improve our executive functions and cognition. Not only has music improved executive functions, but music training has also been linked to improvement in speech and language. When we are learning the lyrics to a new song, we aren't just expanding our music library, we are also expanding our speech and language ability. Some types of music, like rap or hip hop, require us to sing along faster and rhyme when we sing. Being able to produce speech that quickly and practice rhythm or rhyming is great for improvement of our speech and language. When we are listening to music, the area of the brain it enters is a small area between the Wernicke's and Broca's area. These areas are in charge of our speech interpretation and production. When we are listening to music, these areas are activated, and as a result, we see improvement in our speech and language processing. When we listen to music, we are able to improve our syntax. Have you ever seen videos of small children singing along with their radio in the car? While this may just seem like a cute or funny video, the child is actually getting a lot from singing. They are learning to develop their speech and language each time they sing along to the radio. Thinking back to childhood, did you ever have to take music lessons, either in school or during the evening? Most of us at some point had some music lessons exposure in the classroom setting. It may have seemed dreadful at the time, but it actually helped improve our cognitive abilities more than we realized it did. Research shows that music lessons can enhance a child's cognitive abilities and IQ. This finding may be linked to the child's individual personality, demographics, and cognitive abilities. So while we may have disliked that music lesson, it was actually potentially making us more intelligent. As research specified, the link between music and intelligence also takes into consideration a child's personality, demographics, and prior cognitive abilities. Taking music lessons is not guaranteed to improve your IQ, but if you're the type of person who enjoys learning, it may be beneficial to take a music lesson. Being able to see a music note, play that note, and know what sound it should make takes a lot of studying and memorization. Music lessons are a great way to exercise different areas of our brains and improve our memories. If you have an interest in music lessons. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you can take the information you learned on music and cognition and apply it to your daily routine. Music can impact you in many ways, and I encourage you to consider how music plays a role in your life based off the information you have learned in this presentation.